I'm going to Osaka and Kyoto. It's 6:30 a.m. so I'm sleepy. Yesterday I couldn't sleep at all, but I'm so excited to go to Osaka and Kyoto because I love Osaka and Kyoto. Well, although the opening may have seemed like it was setting up for my Osaka vlog, unfortunately this video isn't about that. My travel vlog will have to wait for another time. Hello everyone, it's you. Today, as the title of this YouTube video suggests, I'm going to introduce myself. Actually, I made a self-introduction video once before, about 3 years ago, but it was in Japanese. But this time, I'm gonna try introducing myself in English. This is quite challenging, because you see, English isn't my strong suit. However, I believe creating content in English will help me practice my English skills, even if it's just a little. However, making a long video speaking only English is quite difficult, so I don't want to worry too much about pronunciation. So let's get started with the self-introduction. My name, as many of you already know, is Yu. Many people on Instagram comment on my posts calling me Yus, but my name is Yu, so I'd appreciate it if you call me Yu. I stand at 177 centimeters tall, and unfortunately I weigh only 49 kilograms. My inability to gain weight despite eating a lot is a concern for me. However, thanks to the advice of many people on Instagram, I've been increasing my intake of protein. There's also been a lot of advice like just eat. It's not like I don't eat much. With effort, I can even eat soft serve ice cream after devouring a 500 grams serving of curry rice. I work as a content creator, photographer, and videographer, meaning I'm a full-time creator. As a photographer and videographer, I receive photo shot requests from individuals via Instagram or email, get approached by business for equipment, endorsements, and I'm tasked with creating promotional videos for products. Personally, I love capturing photos and videos of nature and animals. It's because I adore nature and it helps me forget that I live in the city. Plus, I'm not particularly fond of taking photos in urban areas like Shibuya or Shinjuku. Of course, I think shooting photos and videos in the city can be enjoyable if it's a place I've never been to before. However, places like Shinjuku and Shibuya are chaotic urban environments that change rapidly, which isn't my cup of tea. Anyway, please think of me as a photographer and videographer who loves nature and animals. There are several reasons why I started Instagram and YouTube, but one of them is COVID-19 pandemic. Many people couldn't come to Japan or had to return to their home countries because of travel restrictions. So I started Instagram and YouTube because I wanted to share the beautiful scenery of Japan with them. When I first started Instagram and YouTube, I used to travel to various places in Japan, add subtitles to beautiful music, and share Japanese videos with everyone. However, now I'm trying various things, especially as a content creator. I want to not only showcase Japan's scenery but also boost everyone's motivation. Photography and videography have been wonderful things that have changed my life, so I also want to introduce camera equipment to everyone, and I enjoy talking about life. In other words, I want to be a creator who challenges many things. I think many people who watch my YouTube channel also follow my Instagram, but if you haven't followed me yet, please do so. I think most of you already know, but I'm Japanese, so to be honest, I can only speak Japanese. However, I've been wanting to overcome my discomfort with English, so I started speaking English and making videos around last summer. It's been quite challenging and somewhat reckless, to be honest. Imagine this, if you were a beginner in Japanese, wouldn't making YouTube or Instagram videos in Japanese be quite risky? So I fight against risks every day. Compared to before, my fear of speaking English has decreased, but it's still there a little. Anyway, I want to do my best in English. If possible, I'd like to live abroad in the future. Something surprising recently was when I watched The Intern. and Hathaway's English was so fast that I couldn't understand anything she was saying. What languages are you all studying? Please write in the comments. I love sports. I especially enjoy board games, and baseball is my favorite. I'm not playing now, but I used to play baseball in the past. However, I lack power. Instead, I excel at defense. My position is shortstop. My dream is to throw the first pitch at a major league game someday. I also like basketball, but with my height, I would never stand a chance against overseas players. My favorite animal is birds. I also love cats since I have 2 of them as pets. However, birds are my absolute favorite. It's because during my childhood, when I felt lonely, my pet was always there for me. Birds are very intelligent, especially larger birds have high intelligence levels. It's adorable how they learn words. Someday, I will introduce my big pet to everyone. By the way, the names of my cats are Kinta and Monchi. Kinta is 2 years old and Monchi is still a kitten at 8 months old. They always seem happy playing, sleeping, and eating every day. However, I wish they would stop chewing on my filming equipment. My hobby is probably photography and videography, so I think it's wonderful when my hobby and job are the same thing. As you grow older, you may become unsure of what your hobbies are, but if you genuinely enjoy something, then that's your hobby, right? So photography, videography, and studying English might be my hobbies. Also, I'd like to try winter sports, so I hope skiing becomes one of my hobbies. My parents divorced when I was in 5th grade. It was a very sad event for me. However, I am grateful to my mother who has always protected and raised me, and I have great respect for her. I still hope to take my hard-working mother on a trip abroad someday. It's my mother's dream to travel abroad with me. I sincerely wish for my mother's happiness. Please think of me as a caring and loving son. I wonder how long I've been talking now. I feel like I've talked quite a bit, but if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask anything. I'm planning to make a video where I answer your questions. It was a brief introduction video about myself, but I hope you enjoyed. Please watch the next video too. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you later.